Hey guys! So today, first of all, I want to show you my new setup with a new place from my house where I'm planning to take videos for you. I hope that you like my little swan who sings over here. And today's video is about investing in USA stocks and what favorite stocks I do have that are quoted on the USA market. Now, before I start my video, I would super appreciate if you gently tap that subscribe button and that like button and the notify button to get notifications when I make new videos for you. Now, the first thing, let's do this step by step. How do you invest in USA stocks when you're sitting in India? This is going to be an information-filled video, so pay attention. The first thing that you need to do is download an app. There are many apps that can do this, but when I've done some research, I find that this is a good one. Download an app called INDMoney, okay? INDMoney is what you're downloading. Now, after this, like we have a demat account in India, you need to create a Drive Wealth account. You're doing this through INDMoney. You're going to create this Drive Wealth account, and it is in this account that the stocks that you buy and sell will be held. Now, this is very safe, up to about 350,000, no, I think it's 500,000 US dollars, up to 3.5 crores of your stocks are actually insured. So even if INDMoney goes anywhere, because your stocks, your USA stocks, are held in this Drive Wealth account, nothing is going to happen to them. Now, how do you create this account? There's some documentation. You'll have to put in your PAN card. You'll have to fill out a risk profile. You'll have to link your bank account. You'll have to add a beneficiary to your bank account, send money to this account that we have, and I think there are 4 major banks that you can do this with: ICICI, Kotak, HDFC, and one more, I can't remember which one. I use ICICI and HDFC, where you send money to this account, this Drive Wealth account, and the money is there and you can buy and sell stocks, USA stocks. Now, when you transfer the funds, it will be deducted from your account immediately, but it will take 3 to 5 business days to actually reach your Drive Wealth account. So in a nutshell, this is how you do it. Download the INDMoney app, create this account. This account is a very safe account. There's insurance also. Put in all the details, transfer some money. Just for your knowledge, the USA stock market for Indian Standard Time right now works from 7 p.m. to 1:30 a.m. And after November, because of daylight savings, it's going to work from 8 p.m. to I think 2:30 a.m. They have this daylight savings. So this is basically how we do the whole process. Now, just a little more information. The maximum that you can transfer to the USA or overseas without being asked questions by the Indian government is a maximum of $250,000 per year. Now, this is an overall amount, not just an amount that you can invest in USA stocks and shares. If you're sending money for tuition, anything, this is an overall amount. So this is the max that you can actually send overseas, remit overseas without being asked any questions. What are taxation things like with regards to this? If you do sell the stocks and shares within, I think, 2 years, capital gains tax in India will be 20%. And if you sell it after 2 years, then you will just be taxed on your normal income tax slab. So this is basically how the whole process works. Download INDMoney, get your account, transfer money to the account, and you can buy USA stocks and shares. Now, something super amazing about USA stocks and shares when you're buying them, which India does not offer, is that you can buy fractional shares. Kind of like cryptocurrency, where you don't have to buy a full coin, you don't have to buy a full share. Now, one of my favorite shares that I will talk to you about after I tell you the whole process is Google. Google right now is $2,400. I think that's about 1.8 lakhs. Investing that amount into just one share in COVID times is a little impossible for most of us. However, you are able to buy a fraction of this share. So even with 18,000 rupees or 1,800 rupees, you can buy some of that Google share, which is amazing. This is a feature that is available in the US stock market that is not available in the Indian stock market. One of the reasons that I actually really like the US stock market. So that's pretty much the process that I've told you about. I've told you about tax. I've told you how you do it. Now, what are my favorite stocks to invest in the US? Not because I use it almost every day, but because after the pandemic, Zoom, my God, the usability of this app has soared, and I believe that it is going to continue. Zoom is definitely something that I would put my money in. It is quoted on the USA Stock Exchange, something that I would definitely suggest. The second stock is Tesla. We all know that I'm a little bit upset with Elon Musk right now because of what he's done to the crypto market. He only started all of this craziness that's going on with the crypto market. But we all know that electric cars are the future. I live in New Bombay and I saw an electric bus. I see these electric buses going around. If you can see them reach here, you know electric cars are the future. And Tesla is a market leader in this. So I think that Tesla has a long way to go and it makes sense to put money into that company. So that's the second place that I would put my money in the US stock market. The third is Netflix. Now I hear a lot of people saying that Netflix doesn't have good shows anymore. There are other apps that have better shows, etc., etc. But the reason that I would put my money into Netflix is because Netflix does not only content stream, Netflix produces their own original shows. And I actually love the original shows that they produce. So they offer two uses, content streaming and production, which is why I think it would be a great buy. The fourth thing, and I know this is a blast from the past, but Adobe. Do you remember the times when we would use Adobe for Photoshop and it would be super expensive to even get that Adobe subscription? We would be trying to use somebody else's subscription to use the Adobe app. Well, it's actually reincarnated itself in multiple ways. There are so many uses for Adobe currently that I definitely think it has a very bright future and I would put my money into it. The fifth one is Spotify. Before I did this video, I didn't know much about Spotify, to be honest. I was just looking at the stock market and I did a little research about it. Spotify is in a fantastic industry, the entertainment industry, and it's very exciting with what's happening. They offer audio, they offer podcasts, they offer exclusive shows. I think it's really something that's going to be good in the future. I think it's a very good idea with how it's growing. Their financials are also great. Now, the sixth is Amazon. Of course, this seems like an absolute no-brainer, right? From where Amazon was to what it's come, it's kept everything to itself. This is a no-brainer in terms of investing. Definitely something that I would put my money into. Like, what can they not do, I feel, or what will they not do in the future? So something that's great. Their financials are also incredibly strong. Now, something on the opposite side of Amazon is something known as Shopify, where it does the opposite of Amazon, but I think it has huge growth. It's not in my top 10, but something that you can look at also. GoDaddy. I know it's a blast from the past, but they're registering domains. They are market leaders in it, and I think they're only going to go up. They offer a lot of other services, but they're doing very well. Their financials are very strong, and it's something that's going to be definitely needed throughout our lives. Salesforce. Something that I have personally actually invested in because my husband has a construction company and we use CRMs. If you hear anything about CRMs, it's Salesforce, Salesforce, Salesforce. So a very bright future there too. Financials are also strong. Apple was one of my favorites. It's not anymore. Actually, in my top 10, Microsoft has made it there. Microsoft has moved a long way from just having Microsoft Office and using those usability functions. They offer cloud services and they're doing a lot of innovation right now. And under its current leadership, I do believe that it will go a very long way. Facebook. What does Facebook not have? Facebook has Insta, Facebook has WhatsApp, Facebook has so many things. Whether you're using Insta Messenger, WhatsApp Messenger, Facebook Messenger, I'm not particularly on Facebook, but it's somewhere where I put my money because of how far it's gone. And finally, this is the 11th one. I know that I said 10, but this is the 11th one. Google is a no-brainer. 1 billion users, the amount of things that it offers, Google Search, Google Maps, endless stuff, to be honest, that it offers. I really feel that this is a fantastic stock to put your money into. So in this video, just to recap for you, I have explained you how you can invest in the USA stock market. INDMoney, make that Drive Wealth account, transfer some money. You can buy fractions of shares. And I've explained you my top 10 to 11 USA stocks that I think have a very bright future and I think that you should put money into. This is not financial advice. Let me say that again. You should not put money into. I will put money into and I'll tell you how it goes, but I definitely think that it has a huge future. Thanks guys. If you do like the video, I'm reminding you to subscribe, to like, and to hit that notification bell.